Hi there, welcome back to SaveWithCrypto. My name is SaveWithCrypto, and I just want to say for everyone who's come over to the Discord server, it's really nice to have you all here, and it's been really good fun to look at the introduce yourself section here, and you know, I'm enjoying reading things like Jimbo here, who's saying, hi all, Jimbo here, full-time dad spending my spare time watching the charts and YouTube, been following SaveWithCrypto for a long time, and I've watched and used the stochastic indicator, now Quadzilla, since the beginning. Excellent news. Have really only been lurking in the background on Telegram. Will try to participate more in Discord. Congratulations, SaveWithCrypto and maff. Maff is the coder who is almost entirely responsible for Quadzilla. He said, I'm enjoying the journey and evolution. Keep up the great work and content. Awesome. Well, I'm going to upgrade Jimbo's membership to a Genesis member because he's been here from the start. So congratulations, Jimbo. Your name is now orange. Okay. Now over in the Discord, my favourite section is, well, actually my favourite section is probably the testimonials where people are posting their gains. This morning we had CD Cherry Tree posting a long on ETH where he got 16.37%. Cryptic last night had this one here with Bitcoin at 12.39%. It's all been brilliant, really. But also, my favourite section is the trading floor, where people are posting really, really good information about trades they're taking, things they're seeing in the charts. And we've even got people like Cryptic here who's actually posting setups that you could follow if you want. For example, here's a Tron trade that you might want to take. However, I would be very careful about being in a trade today because it is the FOMC meeting today where the interest rate decision gets announced. I think this is going to be really violent and spectacular. I don't know what's going to happen. My gut feeling is that we might pump a little bit towards the meeting, and then once it happens, we'll see a massive pullback, and everybody who's decided to go long are going to get completely liquidated and wrecked. At that point, I want to be jumping into a long, so that's how I'm going to play it. I might be wrong. Maybe the price might just go up forever, or the price might crash and never come back. Who knows? Now, my main trade at the moment is a Solana trade, and the reason I've taken this, it's a long. The reason I've taken this is because if I put on Quadzilla, you can see here that we had this green background here on Monday. This green background is normally a very, very bullish sign that the price is going to go up, and you can see that, Quadzilla did a fantastic job there. From when we got that green background, we've gone up about 1.67%, but nevertheless we have gone up. And you can see here that what Quadzilla did, it drew this retracement level here. So this is a bearish retracement level, so we knew that once the level had come back to here, the chances are it probably would go lower. And it did indeed come right down to here to about 230, and we're now up at like 235. So my plan is to probably close this trade about an hour or so before the actual Fed meeting, and then sit on the sidelines and wait for an opportunity like a lion waiting to pounce. Now then, if we look at Bitcoin on the 1 hour time frame, you can see that Quadzilla has drawn in some interesting retracement lines. So we got this one here at 115,185. That is fairly easy, I think. I think that one could easily come back down to there. But then we got this one down here at 111,750. I actually think we'll probably go deeper than that. So let's take a look at like the 4 hour, for example. Okay, so we have got this one here that didn't get filled. That was from April this year. That is down at 82,772. That sounds like a long way away, but it is Bitcoin, and these things can happen. Now, to be fair, that would surprise me. Maybe let's look on the 2 hour time frame. And the 2 hour time frame is really showing this level here as well at like 80,571. Could we get a pullback that far? It's only 31%. That kind of pullback is normal in a bull market. Now, the thing is about this interest rate cut. Well, we assume it's going to be a cut. I mean, it's almost 100% sure it's going to be a cut. But, if it's not a big enough cut, that's actually going to be bad news. And that is the sort of thing that could send the market down. But overall, it's kind of good news. But the point is, we've known it's been good news for a while. So the current price increase is probably down to that. If you have any thoughts about this, please leave them in the comments down below, because I'd love to hear what you think. Because I'm not always right, as somebody pointed out yesterday in the comments. So if the news is good, I mean, maybe we will see, a level like that, the 111,908, so pretty much 1112. It'd be a reasonable drop from here, like $4,500. But, percentage-wise, that's only a 4% drop. So would I be shorting this? Well, probably not, to be honest, because overall the news is good and we are in a pretty strong bull market, so it doesn't really make much sense to me to short. That said, you could probably make some nice money doing so. To do that, I'd probably put the chart on a higher time frame, and I would be looking for this convergence band here to be getting right up really high above this 80% line here. That is normally when you start to see a pullback. You will see a red background as well, just like what we did here, you see. And then the price came down. You could go even higher to the 12-hour, where we did have the red background on Sunday night. And indeed, we did pull back about $1,600. So if you see another one like this, then it could be an opportunity to short. I don't think I'm going to do that myself. I think I want to wait for a good entry on a long position. Now, if you do want to trade this, then please do check out the exchanges we've got listed in the description below this video. These are great. Bitunix you can use in almost any country in the world, and you don't need to do KYC, which means you don't need to show them a passport or any sort of ID, anything like that. You can just literally sign up, and with a password and an email address, you can be trading within seconds. Blofin is exactly the same. Blofin is a really good exchange. It's becoming like a really, really super strong exchange now. So I would highly recommend that. If you use that link there, you'll get a 20% deposit bonus. So if you deposit like $1,000, you'll get $200 for free. And I think that goes up to $2,000 where you get $400 for free. If you're able to, and you can sign up to BitGet, you can get up to a $30,000 trading bonus there, although that is a KYC exchange, so you will have to show a passport and some sort of ID. But if you've got the money and you can achieve that trading volume, it's going to be worth it for $30,000, isn't it? So do check out those links. Anyway, later this afternoon, I'm going to be doing a live stream with Maff the Coder. That's me. This is Maff. And we're going to be talking about what's going to happen in the FOMC meeting. We're going to be talking about the new updates to the Quadzilla indicator we've done. We're going to be talking about the new Discord server and what we're going to achieve there, what our plans are. We can discuss anything you like. You can join in the chat, and that's going to be great. So we're going to do that a little bit earlier today because of the FOMC meeting. So we're going to do it at 3:30 UK time in the afternoon, which is 2:30 UTC. So if you can make it, please do come along. I'm also going to be on the Stonks the Indicator show at 1 PM UK time for a couple of hours with Dave discussing the FOMC meeting as well. And then later on, I'm not quite sure what the plan is. I really do fancy doing a bit of a live stream, but at the same time, I know I want to be concentrating on a trade and trying to get a superb entry, which, I don't know, it could be life-changing today. You never know. If you could snag a really good entry and then Bitcoin or whatever you're trading moons like anything, then, it could be life-changing. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up there. So please do come along to the live stream this afternoon. And good luck with your trading today. As I say, do use those links down in the description because they do get you massive bonuses. And if you ask nicely, I'll let you into the Discord as well. If you like the sound of that, please do give the video a great big fat like. Make sure you are subscribed and you've got the notifications turned on. Do check out Quadzilla at savewithcrypto.org/QZ. Any questions, leave them in the comments down below. And above all, tell your friends.